Here comes Spherion, Mid-Ohio's top place of the year. 13 winners as voted on by you, the fans. Let's go way back to week number 1. Clear Fork stunning last year's D4 state runners-up on this walk-off 29-yard field goal from Nash Evans, earning the Colts a 17-14 victory over Perkins. Pressure cooker situation for the junior. It's his first ever field goal attempt, and it will forever be remembered in the Valley. Regional finalists Cleary and Galion met clear back in week 2, where Kale early put on his best Chris Angel impersonation, getting lost in the pile before reappearing for a Tigers 40-yard touchdown run. They would win the game in convincing fashion too, 41-14 behind the illusionist act here from the senior back, getting loose and taking it all the way into pay dirt. Speaking of regional finalists, Danville shook off a slow start to make it into theirs, but there was nothing slow about this 56-yard touchdown run by Cyren. Wallace dodging his way to the open field and then beats the Lucas defender to the pylon for the Devil score. The man that we nicknamed Zoom delivers the boom before making his way to pay dirt. 26-14 Danville runs away with this one as he gets loose for a big-time score. All Marion County showdown on the way at number 4, where it's a glow-up party for Carter Myers, slipping between a pair of defenders, a stiff arm on a third. It's 36 yards on the catch and run for River Valley. The 6'6" bruiser unleashing his wrath on the Pleasant secondary for what would prove to be the game-winning score in this contest. How about a little Arnold Palmer mix, half defense, half offense from this week 5 strip 6 from Mount Gilead's Cooper Nelson, ripping the ball right out of a Fredericktown ball carrier's hands. He'll race the other way into the end zone. Biggest play in a statement win by the Indians. Both teams entered unblemished, but it's MG who would start the season 5-0, 41-7. They win. Another battle of unbeatens in week 6 saw a familiar fate. Blowout win for Hillsdale over Smithville and the return of that man, Hayden McFadden. Reeling in this long touchdown grab, half a football field to be exact, and a gorgeous throw by junior QB Kale Lewis. Falcons soar on this night, 35-10. More from Lewis and the Falcons the very next week as Hillsdale's QB1 buys some time to the near side, where he fires across his body to a wide open Brock Bauer, who heel toes it 43 yards all the way to pay dirt. And let's just admire the play by Kale one more time. Circling away from trouble, he throws on the run to his boy Double B behind the D as the Falcons crush Waynedale for a 7-0 start. Mo action from High C Park. Ayden Schmidt making something happen, per usual. Gets it in the hands of Dom Capretta, and he goes dancing, the big fella, rumbling all the way to the tightrope, and then will leap over the pylon. 59-yard Galion touchdown for the 6'4" junior. And let's see it again. River Valley defense watching Schmidt happen as he hooks up with Capretta. 36-6, the Tigers roll in this one as the big fella rolls all the way to the end zone with the fancy feet tiptoeing down the sideline. De facto Firelands title game week 9 at Crestview, where Monroeville's Colton Clark turned a bit of chaos into some controlled brilliance. Buys some time with the pump fake, rolls right, and puts everything behind this deep heave to Chase Horn, a step behind the secondary for an improvised 42-yard strike. Awesome off-menu ordering for the Eagles duo, who take a razor-thin 2-point victory over the Cougars at their house to put themselves in the driver's seat for the league crown, 28-26, courtesy of this late game tutty. Following week, same connection, only this time in the closing seconds. Game on the line, it's Clark to Horn again. Corner of the end zone for the conference clinching score. 14-yard connection with just 14 seconds to go. Eagles flat out still a Week 10 victory in Norwalk, stunning St. Paul to finish unblemished in the Firelands Conference with this late game win. Playoff action now at nominee 11, seconds remaining before the halftime whistle, and Ashland rings up 6 points with just 5 fingers. Killian O'Brien Slick grab on the pass from Arrow's all-time passing king Nathan Bernhard, but how about these sticky fingers from O'Brien as Ashland put up 56 in a win over Mount Vernon. Take you back to week 12 now. More from Monroeville in their quarterfinal win over Malvern. Cooper Cleary racing into the clear. A couple of arm tackles missed. Catches a block at the next level and then goes away from everybody as Coops got the speed to taste pay dirt. Eagles cruise 34-14 in front of their home fans. We saved the best and definitely the biggest for last. How about the entire Colonel Crawford offensive line opening up a hole fit for an 18-wheeler and the McMonster driving through that massive gap untouched. 21-yard touchdown for number 21 as the Eagles knock off Centerburg. Those are your top plays of the year. Winner gets an OH.Report pizza party on me before Christmas break, so make your vote count now.